Hi guys, it's Daniel. Today we're going to go for a ride. Still testing some of my equipment. And today is Sunday, and I think it's 10:30 and church starts at 11. So I'm going to take you guys to church with me, and hopefully I have enough battery left. And I've got the mic on, so hopefully you can hear me. And I've got the muff. I'm going to make sure that this doesn't fly off like it did last time. So, but here we go. And if you noticed, I'm not wearing my helmet today, but I am wearing Under Armour underneath all this, as well as my hip armor and knee pads, elbow pads. I have all those. But, man, I got something in my throat. Maybe it's allergies. I don't know why it seems so misty, like there's a haze. I don't know if it's a fire or what, but yeah, it smells like a fire, but I don't see, no, I don't know what it is. But anyway, oh shoot, you know what? Yeah, I'll just talk to you. I wanted to listen to some music, but anyway, we are going to go to church, and it's like 7 miles away. So we will get going here, okay? So, oops, I'm going a little too fast for this dirt road. So I'll go slow down. You can see over there, it's like a 30-foot, maybe even 40-foot drop on my right. Whew, all these little rocks. Okay, so I'm not wearing my helmet today because I'm not going to go that fast. And I'm only going on familiar roads, mostly the Greenway. So I think I'm good enough here that if, I mean, it's always a good idea to wear a helmet, but I'm like going through the back way and I'm not going fast. So as long as I take it easy, I think we'll be fine. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing for church. Normally I wear a suit, but it's kind of, I tried it. I actually drove this in a suit. And it was tough because it's just bulky. And to put Under Armour under the suit, that was kind of very restricting too. So it's a little chilly out here. I should have brought my jacket, but I'm hoping in a couple hours it'll start warming up. Okay, I got a stop sign here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so people are nice like that, you know. They see me, they know that I'm on this thing, so they let me go. I shouldn't, because you never should give your right of way. So, but nice guys. I'm sure he's seen me around because he lives in this neighborhood. So I'm gonna go a little further out now. I'm just worried that this muff is gonna fly off. It's a little chilly here. Boop, boop. Oh, and you know what? I'm starting to see some of the little holes that were not a problem before. They've gotten bigger. So I don't know what's causing that, but the city has asphalted. Is that what it's called? Asphalt? They did that for a lot of the roads I travel on. So you can see this road is black. They just did this a day or two ago, but they didn't do a very good job. It's like they're using leftover stuff and they're not grading it very well at all. I mean, it probably would be good in the winter, but I think in some places it's gotten worse for my electric unicycle. See, like here, it's like they had leftovers and they just threw it on there and got out as fast as possible. So very shoddy job. So here we are at a catwalk. This is a bridge that saves me a lot of time, probably a good mile, because I don't have to go that way or that way to cross the highway, and it's just right here. I'm also trying something different today. I'm wearing my Heelys, and those are the one-wheeled skates. I don't have the wheels on right now. I took them off, but I thought I'd give them a try, break them in a little bit. They're a little stiff. But it's always recommended when you ride electric unicycles that you wear flat sole shoes, because then you have more surface to grip the pedals. So there's no chance of, well, there's always a chance, but you minimize the slippage. So, and I hate this bump here because if you don't see it, it's like it's a ramp and it'll shoot you up in the air. One time I was going not too fast. I never go fast on sidewalks that I don't know, but I was going and I didn't realize it was raced like that, like a ramp. And I was airborne for at least 4 or 5 feet before I landed again. Boy, and I don't have shocks on this, and I chose that on purpose, but I don't have shocks on this EUC. So when I landed, man, my knees, it hurt my knees. So right now I'm just going 20 miles per hour. I might be late for church, but the first 15 minutes of most of the churches, they just sing. They sing, which is awesome. I like walking in while they're singing because it feels like you're going to church, versus like if I go early, I'm just hanging out, sitting around, waiting for the service to begin. But when I come in a little late and they're already singing, it's like you're coming into the middle of beautiful music, and it just gets you in a better mood, you know. I think it's a nicer transition into a worshiping kind of mood. I'm always in the mood for worship, but I think you know what I mean. So okay, this route I found has the least amount of traffic, foot traffic and car traffic. Yeah, see, they did this one too, and it's really cruddy. I'm sure it'll give great traction for winter, but right now it's like very rough sandpaper, which is not good for my wheels. And my not wheels, I only have one, but the wheel is starting to wear down because I've already put a good 1,500 miles on it, and they're only supposed to last 2,500 miles. So yeah, see, I think it's worse. Oh, all right, let me check out traffic. You guys, this camera that I'm holding, man, it is heavier, at least 3 times heavier than what I'm used to, because now it's got a microphone on it. It's got a kind of a casing around it that's metal, so the weight on it is a lot heavier. And then my pole is longer, so that's heavier. I'm gonna go. See if I can sneak in. She's slowing down. All these people look at me wondering what I'm doing, and it's just obvious. I've got a camera, and then I'm talking to myself, so it's obvious I'm probably blogging. Man, this weather feels great. I mean, it's chilly, but it's better than like sweating in my armor. You know what I did that's the thing about not having my helmet. I don't have a rear view mirror. Okay. It's going faster than I thought. I shouldn't go that fast. I don't have my helmet. No, I'm only going 25. So that's one catwalk. Here's the second one. I'm gonna change hands because boy, that gets tiring. It's completely different when you don't have I don't have my helmet on. It feels like I'm not as safe, which I'm not, but I instinctively, because I'm used to riding with my helmet, I just feel like I should go really slow, take it easy, which I don't plan on riding without my helmet very often. Oops. But once in a while, I do need a break from it because, there you go. Especially if I'm just taking my time. One thing I notice, I get my lips get very dry because the wind. I should start putting some chapstick on or something every time I ride. I keep forgetting though. See? Ooh. All right, here's a church. I passed several already, but mine is special. I used to go to different churches because my friends go there, and I like to worship with my friends, you know. But I found this one seems a little warmer. I mean, they're all warm, you know, but there's something about this one that I just felt like I belonged, you know. Well, I'm sure I belong in the other ones, but you know, it's just the feeling you get, and that's why I encourage people. You know, if you don't have a home church, go to several, go to different one, and get to know people. Don't just go once. You know, go several times, maybe 4 or 5. Get a feel for it. Get to know some people. And whoops, this lady here. So I don't know how long my battery's gonna last. Yeah. So this is the south side. It's close to the refinery, and the houses are they're not bad, decent size. Let's see here. But it's a lower income neighborhood. But some of the nicest people. I know a bunch that live around here. Just some of the nicest people. Okay. Bump. So I'm going slower than a bike would right now. Well, maybe as fast as a bicycle. Dogs always trying to chase me. But there's a fence. They can't go beyond the fence. One thing I notice about low-income neighborhoods, they really get into decorating for the holidays. Some of them, not all of them. But when they do, they kind of go all out, and so much so that sometimes it starts to get really gaudy, you know. But at least the spirit is there, and I really appreciate that a lot because I grew up low-income, and it was so cool. Oh, when the neighbors did it in our low-income neighborhood. Go this way. Yeah, there's quite a wind, so I'm hoping this muff here doesn't fly off. It did the other time I tested it, but this time I pushed it in really hard and hoping it doesn't fly. Whoops. Oh. What are those? Oh, a lot of broken glass. All right, let me put this onto the other hand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch hands once in a while because boy, this camera is heavier than I want it to be. But we are now halfway there. And I don't even know how long it's been since I started. But all right. I don't know how my hair looks, probably all messy now. That's okay. It's better than if I had my helmet on, because then you start to sweat in the helmet and then your hair gets like pressed down to your head, and then when you take it off, you look so ridiculous. Gosh, I hope I'm making good time because I should have left a little earlier. I'm so thirsty right now. I'm going over the Union Pacific rails, and this is the I don't know what is this, the Logan Bridge? I don't know what this bridge is called. But oh, I forget to turn it around. So I noticed that there are a few bridges that I go under, that are next to the tracks. I noticed those are the ones that have a lot of migrants who like to camp out around the bridges, and then they take off and catch another train to wherever they're going. Sunday. And I shouldn't really be driving when I'm tired, because you need that, you need to be alert and aware. That's why I'm not going that fast. Last night I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, probably a good 2 hours. So I am tired, but what are you gonna do? I want to go to church, and then when I go back, I'll take probably a good nap. I don't know who was whistling or at what, but I don't know if you heard that, but someone went cheek cheek. I don't know how to whistle like that. It went tweet tweet tweet, like trying to get someone's attention. Hope it wasn't mine. Here's a Messengers Old West Museum. I never knew it was called Messengers. I thought it was just called the Old West Museum, but it's called Messengers Old West Museum. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can actually rest by putting it on my hip. I did that the other day, and I'm like, oh, this is comfortable. I'm talking about the pole. You can't see it, but it's now resting on my hip, so I don't have to bear the whole weight with one arm. Just checking on that muff and see if it's flying away, because it's awful windy here. Now, if I went my regular speed, the way I normally drive with my helmet and everything, I'd probably be already there. Oh, they cleaned out some of the junk that used to be here. And I see these scooters everywhere. I hate to be the one to round them up, and because I see them. Oh, look, shopping cart. Someone took a shopping cart and got it all the way here, and the closest shopping place is far away. So, and those things I read that they were like $300, $400, depending on, if they had, It depends, depending on the sizes. That one looked like a $300 one, a shopping cart. So when people take the shopping carts, the store loses $300. They shouldn't be doing that. And I know like Walgreens, they started putting tags on it, on their carts, so that if it got to a certain point, it will beep annoyingly, so the person taking it would probably abandon the cart. That's the plan, at least. So dude's walking. I don't know why I do that. I always wave at someone. I don't know. I don't know where I get that from. Always wave. Doesn't matter who you are. If you look dangerous, I'll wave at you. Okay, I'm gonna go a little faster. It's boring over here. And I know the roads already. I know where the bumps are. So when the road is bumpy like this, all you do is bend your knee a little bit, and it's not as bumpy. Oh, they got their kids on a walk. Good morning. I love it when people smile back at you. I mean, I smile. I try to smile all the time. But some people, you smile at them, they don't smile back, and you're like, sorry, you're angry today. And that's why I'm smiling at you, so you're not too angry. But you never know what's going on in their lives, So you just smile and go about your way. Yeah. Almost there. I feel like stopping somewhere for coffee. But then I wouldn't have, then I'd have to put the camera away because I don't know how to hold that coffee. while doing it at the same time. I mean, I can do it, but then I can't switch hands, which I'm going to do now because this one's starting to get sore. I decided that I will need 2 cameras. One that I can hold, and then you can see the other camera that I'm holding, so you can really get a feel for what's happening, what the struggles I have to do to get these videos done. Because when it's windy like this and you have to concentrate, now you're holding a stick that sets off your balance because it's a little heavy. Oops! Oh, I saw a battery. There's a battery there by the side of the creek. That's kind of dangerous because if that gets wet, you know, that's weird to me. Why people just do things that just don't make sense. Why would you lug a battery all the way over there, so heavy, just to leave it there? I don't understand. I do not. Oh, all right. I'm probably going to shut this off because I'm gonna vape. I don't like people watching me vape. It's not a good example. But I'm fishing it out right now. But this is one of the best experiences that I have with this electric unicycle. If it is in the morning, early, or sunset, I can chill out. I'm just standing here is all I'm doing. And, you know, of course, making minor adjustments for speed or turning, and that's nothing. I just go like this, you know. Put a little weight on this foot to go that way, put a little weight on that one to go this way, or tilt back slightly to slow down, or go tilt forward to go the speed up. Like this bump here. Oh! But anyway, one of my favorite things to do, one of the best experiences is to, you know, vape. Which is not good for you, but it tastes good. It's not the same as smoking a cigarette, by the way, guys. It's just not. Because the mist, it's not smoke. It's vapor. You know? It's like going into a sauna and then putting water in the coals, and then you get all the steam. Well, maybe not a sauna, but a steam room. Is that the same thing as the sauna? Because I've been to saunas and it gets so dry in there, and then you put water in the coal and then it gets moist again. What is that thing? So it's kind of like a humidifier, but the problem with this, the flavor, the juice, the nicotine, that's all administered in the oil. There's oil in there. So you're breathing in oil, not so much water vapor. And what kind of oil is it? I'm sure it's not good. And does it coat your lungs, your what do they call those air sacs? The little pustules that your lungs have? I'm sure it coats it with that, but not any more than, let's say, a what do you call those? Phlegm, you know. So you're creating phlegm in your lungs, and that's probably why a lot of people have a hard time breathing. And then they always cough up phlegm. It's probably phlegm and oil. So okay, so I got to turn here, but I always have to look out for traffic both ways. And I hate this spot because the speed is a little higher here. Now this guy here is going to turn, and I don't know if he sees me. And he had his turn signal on. See, some people go very, very fast here for some reason, and so it's harder to judge how much time and space I have. Okay, let me now switch hands. See, if I had a coffee in the other hand, it just will not work. I don't even know what time is it. Am I early? I suppose I can try to dig from my phone. Let's try it, okay? I'm going slow enough. Nothing will happen, don't worry. I've done this so many times, and I've never fallen. It is 10:55. I got 5 minutes. I'm going to make it just in time. Maybe I should take my time so I can walk in while they're singing, because I like that. What's in here? Oh, that's my lens cap. Okay. Now this is College. It's one of the busiest streets here. And so we gotta look at all the ways. That one's good. And that one's good. That's the thing is, I just need to make sure I pass the lane fast enough and I don't have to worry about the car coming on that lane. Okay, this is one thing I was always afraid of. When I first started out, I wasn't quite sure if the tires had enough grip when I'm driving on surface that has gravel or a lot of loose sand like this. I didn't know if I was going to slip or fall, but I've learned that you're not going to as long as you go slow enough and no sudden turns. Okay. Almost there, and up we go. Biergarten. I've never been there, but they have dogs and sausages and burgers. All right, guys, we made it, and the church is just across the way. And folks are already there. Looks like a good attendance today. And all I have to do now is cross another busy intersection. This is East Pershing. I just got to cross it. I suppose I can do the button, but there's not enough traffic to do that. So I'm going to go this way, take my time. We made it. That's the church right there. This is New Testament Church. It's non-denominational. So I like that. It's not, and the pastor is awesome. He's a good friend of mine. Yeah, he was a friend before he was my pastor for years and years. So, yay, we made it. And it's so loose right here that I don't want to fall. So no quick, fast movements. Well, we made it. Yay. Okay, and you know what? This is turned off. See you. And they hear that, and they probably know I'm here. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm not worried about anyone stealing it there because, number one, you got to go through, and you don't know there are cameras everywhere. And number two, it's so heavy. Number three, it's locked. Number four, it's got GPS. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm early enough. Hi. Go check my hair. This is my routine. I go in and make sure my hair is not too funny. And then I grab my water right here.